So hey guys, and welcome back. As I said in my last video, this will be my next video, of course. Welcome back to Jail's channel. It's my new channel name. Sorry, I'm weird. You guys already knew that though. So for this video, I wanted to do a little bit of a haul as well as explain how I got my hair a little bit healthier. Because as you guys can see, my strands are a lot healthier. As you guys know, about 2 or 3 months ago, I purchased a, was it a $30 hair straightener that I did a review on, the Revlon Nutrifusion straightener. That's a 2-in-1 curling wand and flat iron. I do like that. The thing is though, I'm starting to find that, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how I can keep my hair maintained. I actually am starting to like the little bit of a wave that my hair is giving. And I'm working with that, and as my hair grows longer, it'll be less wavy, hopefully, and I'll work with that. But I want to show you guys exactly what I've been doing, to keep my hair healthy as well as maintain it, to keep it from being the frizzy mess that it usually is when it's curly and I wear it curly. As you guys know, I'm gonna give you guys some tips. I didn't make out a list, but these are just some tips to keep in mind. So the first one is always wash your hair in cold water, or as close to cold as possible. I made a video on this before. It'll help to seal the cuticle. Hot water can be nice. It'll clean your scalp, but it will do two things. Well, a couple of things. First one, take a shower in hot water. You wash your hair with your normal shampoo and conditioner, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. You wash them with your normal shampoo and conditioner in hot water. So good, your scalp is clean, but you wash your hair every day. Now your hair is dry because it's in the heat. Even if you use a lot of moisturizers and you flat iron your hair, but you protect it with heat protectant, it's a good thing. But even if you do that, hot water causes breakage because it's drying your hair out. Even if you put a conditioner in your hair and you let it sit, you're still washing it out with really hot water. And that's really basically destroying the purpose of conditioner, which is to help maintain moisture as well as calm your hair down. Now, hot water can be good sometimes, especially if you're bleeding out color, semi-permanent or even permanent hair color that you want to get rid of. Like when I did my red hair and I bled it out with hot water. I talked about that. That can be good. Just make sure that you use lots of conditioner and you're only doing it for that reason. Another tip. So try to keep it as close to cold as possible. If you can't do cold, do lukewarm at least, because it'll calm your hair down a lot and you'll start to notice changes like right away. Number 2, definitely use conditioner. If you have an oily scalp, it's okay. Use your shampoo, moisturize it just through the roots because your ends don't need it. Your ends need to be oily because they have nothing on them. Just massage it through your roots, the shampoo. Wash it out in lukewarm to cold water. Make sure you rinse everything out because sometimes with cold water it can stick a little bit. Yeah, that's a downfall, but in the long run your hair is a lot healthier. My hair is definitely a lot healthier than what it was a couple of months ago. And you guys definitely can tell. You can go back and watch my videos from then. It's just how it is. So yeah, when you put the yeah, I understand you might have a very oily scalp. A lot of people do. What you do is you take the conditioner and you put it on from here and down. If you're really worried about getting it on your scalp and getting it more greasy, just put it on the ends. If you have longer hair, you'll understand. Because even when you brush your hair every day, you're combing down some of the oils, but not all the oils from your scalp, and the hair that's down here can't get the oils by itself because obviously even with gravity the oils will stay up there in your scalp. So you need moisture in the ends of your hair. Just put it in the ends of your hair, let it sit for a couple of minutes. Or another good thing, deep conditioner. You can do it for a couple of minutes. You can do it for as long as you want. There are several different recipes. For me personally, I just use a very good deep conditioner, which I'll talk a little bit about in part 2 of this video. This video will be in 2 parts. But after the conditioner, letting it sit, and putting the deep conditioner on for a couple minutes to a couple hours to overnight, however you want to do it. Wash it out in cold water again. Let your hair air dry. Don't blow dry. Unless you really need to, which you never really need to. You don't need to. You want to. You feel that you need to. You feel that you have to, but you don't. Don't blow dry your hair. Now I'm going to show you a method really quickly before I bring this video to part 2 of how I've kept my very bulky curly hair, of which I've gotten back thanks to having moisture in my hair now, pretty straight. Be right back. So for some people that like to leave their bangs out, keep their bangs kind of curly so that they have like this little foof here. You can do that, but for me, since my hair is already voluminous, I don't worry about it. But some of you guys may seem this way to straighten your hair. So what I do first is I brush it through. So I take my handy dandy mixed conditioner formula. If you have colored hair, just like I said before in my other videos, which you can go back and watch, you might want to mix in just a tiny bit of dye. I still have blue dye, because I have a blue overtone in this hair, which I will talk a little bit about later. But yeah. The blue overtone I didn't do myself. That came within the black dye that I had. So I take a little bit of this. Remember, if you have an oily scalp and you're worried about that, don't put it on your scalp, just put it on your ends. Just to kind of protect them, as well as give them a little bit of moisture. Now this also has heat protectant in it, which can be a good thing, especially when it's really sunny out. But like I said, I don't flat iron my hair. I just put in the heat protectant to, number 1, moisturize my hair because it has some good oils and stuff. And number 2, I especially use it during the day. So I'll use it at night for moisture, but after this method, but during the day, I'll definitely put it in after I take my hair down from this method. And I put that in. Heat protectant's really good when you go out in the sun, like I said, since it's really sunny right now. That's why I do it. So, essentially all you do is you take your hair, ponytail, and use as many ponytails as you like. You guys have probably seen this method before, so it might not be the first time you see it. And then you want to take your second ponytail, do it a little bit further away, maybe about 1/4 of an inch, as you guys can probably see, like that. More like that, because then you're pulling your hair straight. So you see that? Looks kind of funny, but it's because I have kind of short hair. Anyways, alright, take your last one. Sometimes I mess up on this one. One second. And then just like that. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll definitely keep your hair straighter. Like I said before, definitely wrap your, in my other videos, wrap your head up in a, towel, not a towel, t-shirt. Don't use a towel, that's what I was trying to say. Or wrap it up in a silk cloth. Now we're gonna move on to part 2 of this video, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so hey guys, and welcome back, part 2 of this video. So the reason why you would consider doing this method over a regular straightener method, or sometimes even the bobby pin method, is number 1, straighteners, heat. Like I said before, heat will damage your hair. Whether it's the sun, whether it's artificial heat, such as your blow dryer, flat iron, your curling iron. If you want curls too, you could definitely do this method as well, because it's going to leave your hair a little bit wavy, as you saw my hair earlier, just like that. So yeah, you'd probably want to do this method over the bobby pin method as well, because number one, you get a little bit of volume to it. If you want it pin straight, definitely use bobby pins, not the kinky ones, but the flat bobby pins, because they do have kinks in them, certain bobby pins. Don't use them unless you want to curl, and you can still use them too, but just make sure that you brush your hair out with a boar bristle brush, which I don't have anymore because I realized that boar is a type of animal, and I don't like to use things with animals for the most part, because I am an animal myself. Kidding. So yeah, you'd probably want to do this method over straightening, definitely, because it's helping to keep healthy hair, and that's what this two-part video is all about. So that is one way to do it. Also, putting your hair up in a ponytail is a protective style, especially for when you go to sleep at night, because whether your hair is wet or dry, never go to sleep on wet hair. Damp to dry, or not even damp, less than damp to dry, because that can cause breakage to your hair too, and if you want healthy hair, you don't want breakage. So yeah, this is a protective style. You can use it whether it's wet or dry. As you see, I'm gonna lay this in to straighten my hair a little bit more. It's gonna have a little bit of a wave to it, like I said though. Also, this can cause volume because pulling it all back is actually causing a little bit of tension to your head, whether you feel it or not. So when you take your hair down, as you saw earlier, I have some volume. It doesn't look like it because I wore my hair like that all day. But it does have volume, and it's like, whew, and you kind of saw that when I flipped my bangs over. That is without a flat iron or a blow dryer or gel or anything. Just my little conditioner mixed with heat protectant. And you can get volume just like that from doing this. And if you use a flat iron, you will get pin straight hair, but you won't have that much volume. So that's one tip. Another tip, just if you love to dye your hair crazy colors, I can completely understand that. I do too. I can't for work, but if I didn't really work at a job which cared for my hair color, I'd probably have green hair right now, which I'm going to talk a little bit about changing my hair color up. Even though it's going to be black, I'm going to have a different overtone later. It could be red, yellow, green, blue, well, I already have blue, pink. I'm gonna decide and let you guys know. But yeah, that's one way. Oh, what I was gonna say. So I was gonna say, I can completely understand about colored hair. Let your roots grow out to about here before you re-bleach them. Don't re-bleach your whole hair. Use the vitamin C color stripper method. I have a couple of videos on that, so you can definitely go back and watch them, or you can just look it up. Either way, you can find videos on that. Don't bleach the rest of your hair to try to get the color out, because number one, the color will go back inside your hair. Number two, will go deeper inside the follicle instead of coming out. That's why brown hair black hair turns to brown hair, turns to orange hair, turns to yellowish orange hair, turns to just yellow hair, turns to brassy, turns to white. You don't want that, because then your hair that's that long, I know this from experience, your hair won't shed that much, but it will shed a lot, and your hair will start to break a lot, even if you use a lot of deep conditioner. The best thing to do, use a protein treatment. I used to use a Afrojet treatment, which you can find them everywhere for cheap, for all different kinds of prices actually. The protein treatments restore protein in your hair, and your hair is made up of proteins, so if you want to keep that. Also, like I said before, definitely lots of deep conditioners. One more thing, don't use sulfate-filled shampoos and conditioners. Now for me, this is going to be kind of a haul part video as well. This does have a sulfate, but since I have black hair, and my hair is a little bit healthier, and I only wash my hair once a week, which you should do too. Try to limit it to once or twice a week, not even 3 times. That is what dry shampoo is for. I have Dove dry shampoo around here somewhere. I'll find my Dove dry shampoo later. But yeah, definitely do that. Find a shampoo that works with your hair type, whether it is dry to oily. Try and find a shampoo that is not sulfate filled, sulfate free shampoo. Or you can do what I do, only wash your hair once or twice a week. Try to limit it. That will definitely help restore the health, because if your hair is really dry, you're not going to want to wash it as much. Also, if you do only wash your hair once or twice a week, which I only wash it once a week now, thankfully, and I don't even need dry shampoo, what you should do is deep condition it both times, because you're not going to wash it 2 days in a row. You're not even going to wash it with 2 days in between. You're usually going to wash it with like 3, maybe even 4, if you can get away with it, days in a row, or a week if you only wash your hair once a week. So yeah, that'll definitely help. Sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Currently, like I said, these do have sulfates. Well, the shampoo does. Conditioner doesn't, thankfully. These are Totally Twisted by Herbal Essences. They're the curl shampoo and the curl conditioner because I have curly hair. Like I said, I do like that, wear my hair pretty much straight. But like I said, work with your hair type. Even if you want your hair straight, you can do this method, but work with your hair type. Because usually these shampoos and conditioners made for curly hair, they will tend to have more moisture products in them, I guess you could call them, that help to restore the health. So yeah, there's that. One last thing. Like I said before, use this when doing this method. Use it when you take your hair down or when you're just going out. You can retouch it. This is just conditioner and for me a little bit of dye because I do have dyed hair with an overtone of blue, so it's pretty much bluish purple, with heat protectant and conditioner. Now the conditioner that I want to talk about is this coconut manoi oil. I mentioned it in one of my videos before. I use this with a mixture of, I forget what it's called, but it's a whole bunch of oils in one bottle that was like this. This was just vitamin E oil, but I got one that was like this, but had like 10 different oils in it. Mixed it together, and I use that as a deep conditioner and leave it on for sometimes up to 4 hours after I wash my hair and take a shower and all that. But this is nourishing conditioner. It has coconut oil in it, and that is one of the best things for your hair. For the other one, it had vitamin E, coconut, carrot, jojoba, and a couple other oils in it that were really essential. That was only 4 of them, but there were a whole bunch more. And mixing this with that and a little bit of dye to keep your color in if you have color hair. If you don't, you don't need to worry about adding the dye unless you want a little bit of color to your hair, because all that does is restore the color that you lost during showering or through the heat, because the sun does absorb color and whatnot. It's another video though. But this definitely has helped to change my hair a lot. I've only been using this for about maybe 3 to 4 months, and I still have a little bit left, a lot more in my container in there for my deep conditioner, and 3 to 4 months just because I only wash my hair once a week. Usually it'll last maybe about 2 to 3 if you wash your hair twice a week, and even less if you wash your hair constantly. But definitely this is a product that you should look into getting. It is by Hask. It's weird. I guess it's for hair mask, but yeah, there's that. And the last thing I want to talk about, I haven't really used this yet, except for once, and I only used like a little bit to try it out and smell it. But this is Lusty Naturals Dollar Tree brand Argan Oil Hair Moisturizer. So this is basically what I have in here, except in here with argan oil. It has glycerin, which is a really good thing, canola oil, which is oil you'd use for food, which is really good for your body. Using it for your hair, even better. And kernel oil, it's like corn oil. Hey look, it has Angelica Archangelica root extract, my name, and I'm putting it in my hair. Funny. And stuff like that. So if you guys have a Dollar Tree near you, look into trying to find this because this is really good. And it is a triple hydrant mask. This you do just like what I did with this. You leave it in your hair. Now you're gonna say, oh yeah, well leaving conditioner in my hair is really bad for it. No, all it is it's just moisturizer, and this isn't purely conditioner based. So don't worry about over hydrating your hair if you do what I do, which is wash your hair once a week and deep conditioning with deep conditioner for a couple of hours. And using cold water. Don't worry about overhydrating it in that sense, but if you do choose to use protein treatment, only use it about once every 2 or 3 months at the maximum. I actually ran out of mine, so I don't have any anymore, so I can't show you what effigy looks like, but look it up. You can definitely find it. And like I said, that definitely restored my hair from the bleach, but I still cut, well, you guys saw before, my hair was down to here, now it's like up to here, maybe even shorter, like up to here. That's like 2 or 3 inches of hair that I cut off because it was bleached and damaged. You could bleach your hair and it can be healthy. It's not going to be the healthiest, obviously, but it can be healthy, but if you bleach it all the time, to try and get the color out as well as bleach your roots, your hair will be destroyed. Even if you just dye it like a natural color like this every 2 weeks, it will kill your hair because it has some form of bleach and developer in it. Even if it's just black dye, it's a minuscule amount, but it's enough to kill your hair if you use it all the time. I haven't dyed my hair in, like I said, about 3 or 4 weeks. Not planning to dye it for another long time. And my hair is already a lot healthier. I noticed it started to grow a little bit more. Not sure if you can tell, probably not. But my roots are starting to come in, and they're very light compared to the black. My hair is naturally this color, like I said, but it won't start to show that till my hair is grown out like 2 inches or something like that. So that's pretty much it. The only thing I do want to mention, because it is all videos, I also picked this up from Dollar Tree. It is coconut and hibiscus active botanicals white rain moisturizing conditioner. When I do dye my hair with an overtone, because I got the dye, I was tricking you guys when I said I need to think about what color. I'm gonna use this to dilute it because it was only $1 at Dollar Tree. It has white lily, my bad, rice protein, and green tea. Really good things to have in your hair, and it smells a little bit like coconut, but it smells more like a flower. So yeah, that's all I want to say. This video is now 14 minutes long, but yeah. Any other tips? Like I said before, I'm gonna start asking questions in my next videos. Any other tips on healthy hair? Leave them down below, please. I love to hear tips all the time, so definitely please do that. And in my next video, although I just showed you all these products, I'm going to review them on scale. So like, subscribe, and comment if you guys wish to do so, and if you made it this far without going. I will see you guys soon. Bye.